Powerlifting will not do it. CrossFit won't do it. Even the science-based textbooks will not humble you the same way that bodybuilding will humble you. And it's this humility that yields the best looking physiques hands down. See, bodybuilding, it forces you to confront one brutal truth. Ego builds strength, but ego does not build muscle. They're two different things. And here's what most people just simply won't admit. We all start out there trying to be the strongest in the room. 3 plates this, 4 plates that, yeah. But eventually you realize one thing. All that weight didn't translate to jack. You got stronger, sure, but where was the shape? Where were the lines? Where was the clarity? Where was the symmetry? Where was the actual size? That's when you hit the wall and you actually get humbled. And when you finally let go of the ego, when you submit to the lighter weight, when you start focusing on control, volume, tempo, and mind muscle connection, that is when the physique actually starts exploding, all things remaining the same, being a caloric surplus. I'm telling you right now, muscle does not care about how much you lift. It only responds to how well you lift it. Let that sink in, and how often you feed it in a caloric surplus. The problem is too many lifters, especially power lifters and overly science-based guys, still have these egos. There's nothing wrong with science or powerlifting, as I agree they both serve a place in bodybuilding and sculpting one's physique, but their overall goals are different. And those goals will not translate to what you are actually trying to accomplish, which is building the best damn physique that you possibly can. Powerlifters chase strength just for the number's sake and move weight from point A to point B. Just weight for the weight's sake. Stronger, yes, but no muscle connection, and definitely no well-defined lean muscle mass. The science bros say anything over 10 reps is junk volume, but guess what? That's ego too. That's very egotistical to say. That's like saying I'm above high reps. I don't need all that volume. And that's why they still look the same year after year after year. Here's the truth. Bodybuilding demands 10 to 15 reps minimum, sometimes 15 to 20, slow, controlled, focused, training past failure with intensity, not necessarily momentum. Every single guy you look up, natty or not, is saying the exact same thing. And if they're built like a bodybuilder, they've all had to adopt these same principles: more reps, more sets, more discipline, a surplus in the kitchen, and total domination in the gym. Not one of those things is optional. You cannot ego lift your way to aesthetics. You cannot outsmart what the body needs to feel. This is why bodybuilders have the least ego in the entire weight room, because we've already been humbled. We've already seen the light. We've already tried it all, and we always come back to what works. So yeah, bodybuilding will humble you, but it'll also transform you. And if you're ready to grow, brother, respect the reps, respect the process, and leave your ego at the door. That's how mass is built. Now let's get massive.